Sky says that the two triangles below are congruent. Margaret says that the two triangles are similar. Are Sky and Margaret both correct? Explain why. So looking at this, the two triangles here, you're given information about two sides, and you can see that both triangles are right triangles. So therefore, if we know two sides, we can solve for the third side. So let's start with the triangle that's on the left there. You're given two legs. We can then solve for the hypotenuse. So if you recognize this to be a Pythagorean triple, you can immediately write down that third side there. But let's say you didn't know that this was a Pythagorean triple, and we can solve for the third side using the Pythagorean theorem. So c squared is equal to 5 squared plus 12 squared. And if you go through the process here, 5 squared is 25, 12 squared is 144. Add them together, you get 169. And it just so happens 169 is a perfect square, so c is equal to 13. And you can see that the hypotenuse over here is also 13, which if you use a little bit of deduction then, right, the third side on the second triangle therefore must equal to 12. Let's say if I called the third side over here A here should equal to 12. Well, how do I know that? Well, again, if you create if you set up the Pythagorean theorem, we will have, again, 13 squared is equal to 5 squared plus a squared. Can you see how this equation here is going to be equivalent to the equation that I wrote over there? Right? A therefore has to equal to 12 because c is 13. Okay, so with that said, okay, the two triangles here are therefore congruent, first and foremost, right? So the two triangles are congruent based on side, side, side. Congruent figures share a scale factor of k equal to 1. So therefore, the argument that congruent figures are also similar can be made. However, it is important to point out similar figures with scale factors other than k equal to 1 are not congruent. So are Sky and Margaret both correct? So yes, Sky and Margaret in this case are both correct because the argument that congruent figures are also similar can be made here.